Well, hello there, YouTube family. Welcome to Old Guys in the Woods. This is Dave, and I am on my way to Hoosier National Forest. I left from my house about hour and a half ago. Actually, maybe 2 hours ago, it seems like. But traffic around Indianapolis was horrible all the way. Now I'm finally on 65 South, heading down towards close to Norman, Indiana, where some of you guys know where that is, but some of you probably don't. Oh well. So what I'm going to be doing is car camping by myself. I got a whole bunch of stuff with me in my back. So there it is back there. A lot of stuff. I got, it's Friday during Lent, so happy Lent, everybody. I got some I got some salmon. The amazing thing is that I went to Needler's today, Needler's in Carmel, Indiana. And it's a grocery store. And this woman, she makes pot pies and all this stuff, and it's all pre-cooked. You just have to heat it up and to go. So she had some tilapia, breaded tilapia that was out, and I asked her if it was cooked, and she said, yeah, all you gotta do is reheat it. And I said, do you have any other kind of fish? And she said, well, we do have some salmon that just got done. It's not even in the display yet. And she said, would you like that? I said, oh yeah. She said, would you like it with teriyaki or just plain? I said, oh, teriyaki would be fantastic. She said, how much do you want? And I said, well, I'm going to be by myself, so it's just for my dinner tonight. I'm going to be camping, so I'm just going to heat it up over the campfire. And she's like, whoa, that sounds wonderful. She said, would you like me to wrap it in a foil pouch for you? And I said, yeah. And so I ended up getting 2 pieces of salmon with teriyaki in tin foil pouches. She told me just poke some holes in it, put it in the coals, and when it starts steaming, it's done. She said it'll be fantastic. So that was a real treat. I mean, they always take care of me there, and it was awesome way to start the trip out today. But at any rate, back to the trip. So I'm going to the Hoosier National Forest. I'm going to do a car camping thing. The last time I was there, I kind of, with Uncle Rich, my buddy, we scouted around and looked at some campsites just off the gravel roads and stuff that were like old logging roads and stuff. And you see some fire pits here and there. And we were trying to find some that had, a nice area with big trees and good for either tents or hammocks, and tucked away from the road. So we went around and we put pins on each of these spots, and we rated them from 0 to 10. 10 being the perfect one, and 1 being the worst, or 0 being the worst. So I rated a couple of them 8 out of 10. Those were my best ones, and that's where I'm going to try to get to today, and go from there. But it'll be should be a good night. The high today is around 57 degrees. The low tonight is only going to be about 46, and tomorrow it's a high of like 75 or something like that. But I'm only going to be there till probably about, I don't know, maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock tomorrow, something like that. But it's supposed to be beautiful. No rain in the forecast, and I should have hopefully a nice roaring fire. And I brought a few beers along, and my salmon. So I'll check in with you when I start getting close to the area I want to camp, and we'll go from there. All right, peace out. I will see you soon. Well, YouTube family, I am in the Hoosier National Forest, and it is beautiful. 55 degrees. I'm gonna try to find. I'm about 4.5 miles from my destination where I want to camp, so we'll see if it's available. Hopefully nobody's got it, even though it's a beautiful day, and it's a Friday. So there you go, gravel road, and the woods look so inviting. I'm telling you, it looks fantastic. I see a trail or something over there, right there. Nothing but trees and woods over there. Woohoo! All right, I'll this is my spot here, and she's a beauty. A lot of pine trees, a lot of flat spots, really good for tents, hammocks, and what else? Car camping. So I brought my all my stuff back here. I'm going to sleep in my car. Can't really see my my little platform here, but before I do anything to get it out, let me show you what I'm going to do next, okay? Here we go. Oh, what's that? A Frosty Cold Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. I'm going to have that right now. Relax. By the way, if you ever want to come out to Hoosier National Forest and car camp, don't come on a Friday afternoon, because even in March, I saw a lot of people camping along the road. This is free camping and good sites, a lot of good sites. You just got to find them. You got to know where to look. Okay? All right, people. I'm going to have my beer, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Well, it's great to be out here. I had a heck of a time getting down here from the north side of Indianapolis. Traffic was horrible all the way around Indianapolis. And then I thought once I hit 65 south of Indianapolis, it would be good. And it started out okay. But I got off at Southport Road. I don't know if anybody knows where that's at, but I wanted to get a fish sandwich or something from McDonald's just because I hadn't eaten lunch, and it was already like, I don't know, 2:30 or something. And so I go through the drive-through, and I try to talk to the people in the drive-throughs, and just kind of, they see these people over and over and over again. It's probably very monotonous for them, and I always want to kind of start a couple conversation and thank them for working and making the food for me and stuff like that. So it's an old guy that was working the drive-through at McDonald's, and I said, "How you doing?" He said, "I'm in a nightmare." I said, "Oh no, sorry to hear that." I said, "You doing okay?" He said, he kind of paused and he said, "Sometimes really bad things happen to good people." I said, "Yeah, unfortunately, that's true." I didn't know where he was going with this. And he went on to say that his girlfriend, now this guy's, I'm an old fella. This guy seemed older than me, but he had a girlfriend. He said that she attempted suicide. I'm in the McDonald's drive-thru, and he tells me that his girlfriend attempted suicide. She's rushed to the hospital. She's in a coma. They're trying to keep her alive and bring her back, keep her from dying. Holy cow! What was I supposed to say? I said, I'm going to keep her in my prayers. I'm going to keep you in my prayers. And then he started talking about it a little bit more, and I guess she took some poison or something. At any rate, I just wanted to get off the road and get my fish sandwich and get back on the highway and get to the woods. And going through McDonald's drive-thru, of all places, made me stop in my tracks and just think about how grateful I am for my family. I mean, my life, my health. I'm one lucky guy, okay? And hug your loved ones. Cheers, you guys. And I don't know what the lady's name is that attempted suicide, but I'm not sure what caused her to do that or why she felt like she needed to do that. I don't even know if she's still alive. She may have passed since I got in the woods. But if you're a praying person, say an extra prayer for her, okay? I would appreciate it. And I'm sure she would appreciate it. So. Okay, so, like I said, it's about 55 degrees. It's overcast. A little breeze. I brought my One Tigress tarp. I'm thinking about where I wanted to put it. And right now the wind is coming from my back. And it's a pretty cool wind. So I may put it up just back here or something. I don't know. I got my cars tucked up in between some trees, but I can access all the doors and the back, the hatch. I'm gonna unload all the stuff and see how it goes. Just a beautiful sight, and I can see the gravel road a little bit on the other side there, but one car passed since I got here, and once the sun goes down, you won't hardly have any traffic at all. You're kind of raised, so it's you can see a little bit over here, and there's a little bit over here of the road you can see. Let me turn you around so you can see that. Maybe you can see it, I don't know. So there's one road. Well, it's the same road, but it goes there, and then you can't really see it, and then it goes up to the trees over there. So, again, I don't know if you can see it, but let me get this set back up again. So, that's all I got for now. I brought my Gazelle tent, but I took the floor out of it. It's Velcroed in there. It's like a bathtub floor. I took that out because what I'm going to do is, it's supposed to be 44 degrees or something tomorrow morning when I get up. So I'm going to have my Gazelle tent with my propane heater in there, just so I make my coffee and have my breakfast. I can just, instead of worrying about a fire first thing in the morning, I can just fire up that propane heater, and it'll warm me up really fast. I'm going to show that later on in the video, setting up that Gazelle. If you haven't seen it, it's really a good tent. It sets up in, like, I don't know, probably less than a minute. I mean, it's fast. Just pop, 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 pop. You'll see. But for now, I'm going to drink my beer, and next time I check in, I'll have the Gazelle out, the Gazelle tent, and I'll show you how it's put up. Pretty good. All right, so you guys, hey, have a great afternoon, and I will check in with you shortly. So that's the Gazelle tent in its packaging, okay? It's a nice big carrying bag. See if I can get this lined up here so you can see what I'm talking about here. There we go. We'll see. Okay. So this bag has got a couple nice handles on the end here. It's got this handle in the back. Let me get this thing open. Fly out of the way. All right, so here's the tent. Drop it down. Whoa. Basically, what you do is you grab one of these poles on it. You step on it here. Pop. You do that on all four sides. Let's see how you're doing that. Yep, good, okay. So you can see on the side here, got these black pull things. On the bottom here, you got a foot thing. You can stick your foot on there, and under this, and pop it. Okay, got one more side and the top. There you go. And just like that, you have a tent. I'm gonna open up this door. There's one thing I don't like about it, it's the door. A little funky to get in and out, but we'll manage. Again, this is really only going to be used for in the morning with my propane heater. I took the floor out, and I'm going to show you inside here shortly. Let's see here. So, let me get in here. All right, so we got the top up here. You gotta, again, put your foot on something, pop, okay? So we got these windows. We got a little, you know, a little bag there to hold your phone or whatever. Another one there, another window. You got two doors in this. We got one here. There's a door, and the one we just came in. It's a Gazelle T3, and it literally, if I'm not trying to record, you could do it in probably about a minute. Obviously, I have to put the rain fly on, which is really simple. And this is a T3, which is a 3-person tent. I generally would bring a cot and sleep in that. But like I said, I took the floor out. And I'm going to put my propane heater in there. And use it in the morning for breakfast. That's all. The other thing is that because I'm sleeping in my car, I didn't want people to think that my car was abandoned and nobody was here. When they see a tent, they know somebody's camping here. So that's what I got. All right, so let me set this down. I'm going to put the rain fly on, stakes. See if I can show that to you from over here. Maybe. Let's see if I can lift this up a little bit. That's a little bit better. There we go. So this rain fly, real simple. It's got these poles here. But basically all you're doing is sticking them in the end. Boom. And move on. Okay, so let's do that. There. And then the last one right here. There we go. Okay. All right, and we clip this on sides here. There you go. There you go. That one. And that one. That's it. So I'm going to put the stakes in. You've seen that before. You know how that works. But it's a really good tent. Again, this is a Gazelle T3. They make a T4, which is a 4-person one. It's even bigger. And they also have a new tent out, like the hub or something. I'm not really sure exactly what it's called, or I haven't seen it, but it's, I don't know if the door design is a little bit different or what, but that's, if there's anything negative, it's going to be the shape of the door, climbing in and out. It's just not real user-friendly, if you know what I mean. All right, so peace out, and I'll be with you shortly. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out my fence saw. Whoop, I'll lose that. I'm gonna saw up, I got a tree over here that was down already. Looks nice and dry. So this is how we get this bad boy set up. Pretty sweet. So slide this in there. In there. Make sure it's lined up. Got a little slot there where this goes in. So let me show you here real quick. So a little slot right there. You can see it's bent out. So I gotta line that up, and when I put this screw back in, you want to make sure that's tucked right in there. So I'm gonna put this, screw this on. It's a wing nut. If that little blade is not in that crease, it'll bend too much when it's cut. And it already does that a little bit, but you can see it's right in there now. Okay, so get my glove here, get to work. Pinching my blade a little bit. Well, see how it works. I'm gonna process this firewood, cut it up. I'll have plenty of firewood here, and there's plenty around in the woods to get later. Okay, peace out. All right, guys, I processed some firewood. You can see I got some there, little stuff there, and a little bit bigger there. But I wanted to show you something. Okay, I've talked about it before. This is my little fire starter. It's a homemade one. That's Gorilla Tape around it and lint from my wife's dryer. And a lot of dog hair in there too, I think. We have a couple dogs. But I'm gonna use that to start this fire, and we'll see how it goes, okay? So let me get my matches and let it rip. Yikes, okay. So, here we go. Get the lint going. My buddy Sasquatch, Bob Twombly, showed this to me. Oh, I think it went out. Let's see, let's try again. Alright, here we go. A little breezy right now. I hope the match doesn't, come on. Okay. So it looks like we got it. So there you go. So that's gonna burn. That's gonna start my fire in there, okay? So we got some flamage going there. Yep. She's gonna go. So, at any rate, that's a little homemade fire starter. I use Gorilla Tape and lint. Okay. Again, my buddy Sasquatch, also known as Bob, showed me how to do that. He told me he got it off YouTube from somewhere, but he couldn't remember where it was. And he said they used just Gorilla Tape or duct tape or something, but didn't put lint in it. He said the lint was his idea. Okay, so this is going pretty good. So let's see if I can. I'm gonna pop this off here. It's going pretty good here. Let's throw some bigger twigs. Not the prettiest fire I've ever made, but it'll work. It's kind of early to be starting a fire, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna move this back a little bit. Move this back a little bit. Thinking this stuff. Oops, sorry. I'm thinking this stuff is a little bit wet, so we'll see how it burns. But I split a few pieces and put that one right on top to see if it'll catch. Looks like she's getting ready to. So, all right. We've seen fires before, and it's gonna be a beautiful afternoon, evening, whatever. And Gazelle is up. Oh yeah, I did bring bought a Duraflame just for the heck of it. Thought it might come in handy at one point. But at any rate, I'll check in with you in a little bit. All right, guys, I'm inside the Gazelle tent. I got the propane heater set up. I also have my chair. Let me flip this around. I can show you both. My Helinox chair is really my backpacking chair, but I thought I'd bring two chairs just because I'll have one in the Gazelle and one out by the fire. Okay, I'm gonna flip this around. Hold on. All right, so there's the propane heater. That thing will heat this little room up like nothing's business. This is my Helinox chair. It's a rocker, and you can see the rocker. You can take those off and just have it as a chair. It's a high back. It's actually a really awesome chair. I think it weighs about, I don't know, maybe 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds. I'm not sure, but at any rate, I'm gonna get this thing set up. I want to start it for you just so you can see it, and I'm gonna zip up all the windows in here. I'll turn this off tonight. I don't need it tonight, but I just want to show you. But I'm gonna zip up all the windows, close it up, and have this thing ready to go for the morning. You can kind of see out there I got a fire going, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on that too. So give me a second, I'm gonna get this thing fired up. So on the back of these things, there's actually a little hole. You can't really see it from this one, but let's see if I can get you. There's a little hole right there. Okay, so you turn a propane on and put a match or a lighter through that, and you can do one side or the other or both. I'm just gonna do one so you can see it. So let me turn on the propane. Propane is on. Turn that on. Fire this bad boy up. There we go. And Bob's your uncle. And this thing will heat up this tent like it's nobody's business. When I have two of them on, it'll heat up my entire garage. It's awesome. Just wanted you to see that, see how it works. And it's actually quite nice. All right, so I'm gonna turn this thing off, so I'm not gonna be using my propane. This is what I'm gonna be using tomorrow morning. I'm already getting hot in here. This thing, it warms it up quick. So, at any rate, peace out, people. All right, folks, well, that time of the day, that's right, I got some WeatherTech blackout panels for my vehicle. So I'm gonna show you a couple of them. See if I can get this thing set up here. Drop it down a little bit. There we go. All right. So got this nice bag with it. I don't want to take them all out here because I don't want them all nasty and dirty, but I'll just take out a couple just so you can see it. They're actually, this is actually made for the Outback. It's got reflectors on it. You can do this yourself, no question about it. But you see, one side's got reflectors if it's like a summer day and you want to block out all your windows, but you don't want the heat to come in. So do that. You can turn this over, put it on the other side of the car, and it's a blackout thing. Everything in here, it fits my entire Subaru Outback. And I'm gonna put these in now. And it's made in the USA of A, which is awesome. Bolingbrook, Illinois, if anybody wants to know. The Reflectix is actually made right here in Hoosier State, Indiana. Can't remember the town it's made in, but WeatherTech itself is a USA company based in Bolingbrook, Illinois. And I'm not a big fan of Illinois at all, politics, but I love Indiana. All right, not to get political with anybody, but these are pretty cool. I'm gonna show you after I put it in the car how it looks. All right, peace out. So I wanted to show you the first one I put in here. It just literally, you just pop it into the window and it fits it perfectly. It's also got these little tabs here up there that you can pull on it to pop it out. Let me show you from the outside, okay? You won't be able to see nothing, but maybe you can see the WeatherTech little symbol right there. It's not coming in real clear, but that's the blackout. Let me just go over here. So that's the blackout curtain. I'm gonna put it right up to the car. You're not gonna be able to see nothing. Okay, my reflection. Here's one without it. You can see all the way through to the other side. Okay, so you can see the leaves. Let me go back over here. And all you see is me. Nowhere else do you see light. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in all the windows. And you won't be able to see the leaves or any light or anything like that. Okay, all right, cool. So don't mind my dirty windows. Been driving through the forest, but I didn't put one in the back window. I put them in the sides. Blackout, blackout, blackout. Can't see nothing. I didn't put one in the front yet. So I know you can see the trees reflection, but you can see my cup there, my seat. Okay. Go around here. I'll do that a little bit, but blackout on this driver's door, the backseat driver, the back window here. Okay. Let me step inside here a little bit to show you around. You can see the inside of that. The Reflectix is in there. Look how dark this is here. Okay. Here's my back window there. When I got the front one in and the back one in, I'm telling you what, it is black out. Okay. Can't see in. I can have lights in there and I can have lights in there and you can't even see it from the outside. But I'm going to test that tonight, see how it goes. All right, peace out. So I got blackout in all the windows except for the very back one. The very back one, because it's up here, I'm gonna do that when it's closed and I'm inside there, okay? But I wanted to show you, I got my climate sleeping pad here. I did order a 4-inch memory foam for this. It did get delivered today, but it got delivered after I left my house, so can't use it on this trip. So I'm gonna have this on the on top of my little platform. By the way, let me show you this platform here. So I've got 2 sections here, and I got these little holes cut in there. There's no hinges or anything. Open it up and you got storage space under there. Same thing up there. And me and my son Tom built that. And I'm gonna use this sleeping pad, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do next after that. All right, guys. So grilled salmon teriyaki. I'm telling you, this lady at Needler's took care of me today. I want to show you what she did. She put this stuff in a, if I can open it with one hand. She put this stuff in a, this is salmon, right? She put this in foil because she knew I was going to be cooking this over a fire. It's pre-cooked salmon with teriyaki. She told me to just poke some holes in it. When it steams, it's ready to go. So that's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm questioning if I should do both of them right now or what, but what the hell, I'm going to eat. Just set that one right there. Set that one right there. I got to get my knife out, poke some holes in it. Okay, here we go. When steam comes out, she says it'll be ready. And it won't take long. That's what I've been told. So they look like they know what they're talking about. All right, it's getting a little dark here. Doesn't really show it out here, but I got a little Lucy light on my car out there, so I can find my way to my bed. So there's that. Lucy light. And got that going. Got the fire over here. Not a big blazing one. I also got this big long dry piece of branch here that I'm breaking off. Getting a lot of kindling for tomorrow morning. Oh geez, listen to this stuff. Steam. Oh, actually that's just steam coming off the that wood that's kind of wet. This over here somewhere. Let that cook a little bit. Fire's good. I got some wood here that's a little wet. I got some dry wood over there, and that big long piece over there. Got another Lucy light here. I was charging. It's a solar light. So pop that sucker on. There you go. Bob's your uncle. So I'll stick that on my chairs or on my car as well. No point in having it around the camp if I, There we go. Let's flip that over. Dogs actually chewed that one up. The purpose of these Lucy lights are that they float, like this one floats, and take it kayaking and stuff. Unfortunately, this one, right after I got it, my dogs bit it, and you can see they took a chunk out of it right there, and it no longer stays. It lights, but it doesn't float. So I gotta be careful with it. So at any rate, those are my porch lights. Got my fire going, like I said. Had a couple beers. I'm cooking my salmon right now. I got some cucumber and onions somewhere around here I gotta find that I'm gonna eat with my salmon. And turned out to be a very, very beautiful night. Got my weather radio right there. I have to keep turning it off while I talk to you. Although although there's not supposed to be any kind of weather. Just look at these. I mean, it's just such a beautiful open forest here. I don't know what it's like in the spring or summer when it's a lot of growth, but I can't imagine it's much different. These tall pines up here. I mean, there is a ton of pine trees in here. They're just wonderful. This one, on the other hand, is not a pine tree. It's kind of hard to say what it is, but it's definitely not pine. This one is a pine. No question. Okay. Anyway, let me get back to camp and see how my salmon's doing. Find those cucumber and onions, because sounds pretty good. There's my car with the lights on it. Let's see here. Whoop, stick that up there. I don't see steam coming out of that yet. Said it would be steamy when it's done. Alright, I'll check in with you later. Hey guys, I keep forgetting. I gotta turn my phone sideways so you get that full picture. Okay? I haven't been doing that for some reason. I don't know, or going back and forth and stuff. You know. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to remember. Still learning. I'm an old guy, old feller. What can you do? Peace out. Alright guys, still not steaming, but I wanted to show you these things. This is cucumbers and onions. And I kind of think my wife said something about if I take them, she's going to kill me. So hopefully she won't kill me when I get home. But I'm going to eat these things as a little appetizer, and hopefully these salmon will be ready to go when I'm done. So let me show you this stuff here. That is awesome. It's in I don't know, vinegar and salt and garlic or something. Shit. I forgot to turn my phone. So I'm eating these things, and they are tasty. Onions and cucumbers. It's really a summer treat. I tell you what, eating this stuff in March is awesome. But when all the gardens are going and everything, you can get cucumbers and onions, and something that I had when I was a kid back in Illinois. And I think my mom would put like oregano and all kinds of other spices in there. This cucumber and onion salad is from a place called Cloud9 Cuisine. That was good. Cloud9 Cuisine is in Noblesville, not too far from my house, but they really do make some pretty good food. But it's really super easy to make at home. Super easy to make. All you need is cucumbers and onions, some vinegar, and or salad dressing or something, and oregano and garlic and whatever. I don't even know, but it's good. So it's what I'm having right now in March is not as fresh as it's going to be like when you get it in July, because I'm telling you what, when the gardens are popping all over the place and you're getting onions and cucumbers and they're fresh, oh baby, cucumbers and onions is a fantastic snack to have. All right, well, I'm going to continue eating that. I'm going to check my salmon. Should be done pretty soon here. Peace out. All right, kids, I took one of them out of the fire. I want to show this to you. There's the other one still in the fire. Oh man, look at that. That is going to be tasty. See, I got my little fork here. I tried some of it already, and it was a little bit not warm enough. Oh, look at that. Well, I don't know if you can see me. I got my headlamp on, but I'm eating this salmon. I don't know if you can see this stuff very good. There you go. Tasty. Teriyaki. Yum, yum, yum. All right, guys, so you can look at my back window of my car. I don't have the blackout stuff there. Let's go to the side. See what it looks like over here. So if you can see anything, a little bit of light there. Very little. Very little. I don't know if you can pick this up on the camera. It doesn't look like it. There's a little bit of light there. You can kind of see in there a little bit. Not much. I gotta see where I'm going here. I ran into a tree. So, all right, so now I'm in the front of the car here. Yeah. I don't see any, a little bit at the top there. I don't know, you can't even see it. Okay, so there's the front of the car. I'm like shining into the car and I can't even see anything. So, okay, let me turn this off here. Nothing. A little bit. Oh, right. Okay, I know you can't really see anything, but it's just blackout stuff, man. I'm telling you, on the side of the car, I got 2 lights in there, and can really lightly pick something up. Oh, I don't even know where right there it is. Where did it go? I don't know. Oh. A couple little spots, but nothing serious. And then I go to the back window, and that's what it looks like on the inside of my car. And when I climb in there, I'm going to put this last screen in here. Maybe I will. I don't know. I don't really need it, but I just wanted to see how it went. Okay. All right, guys. I'm in my vehicle. I put the back panel up on the window, even though I really didn't need to. So, I'm going to bed now, so I will see you in the morning. So, I hope everybody has a very good night. And remember, say a prayer for that woman that tried to have suicide. Okay. Peace out, brothers and sisters. Had a great fire tonight. And this is a very comfortable bed right here. I'm in my my car. Here's the front of my car with all the blackout windows. Over there. Can't really see that, but I'll show you. There you go. It's blackout. So, anyway, okay. Good night. Peace out. Well, good morning. I don't know where my glasses are here. There we go. Give me a second. Let me get my eye goggles on here. Okay. So, it's about 6:15 right now. I'm in my car. Slept really good. I got up, I think around 3 o'clock. I had to pee, so I did that. But other than that, it was good. I used both my 20 and my 30 degree sleeping bags really for my feet. My feet were a little cold in the middle of the night, and so I just threw the one sleeping bag down there over my feet, and I was fine the rest of the night. Sounded like a little sprinkle came through this morning. I'm not positive on that. It just kind of sounded like that. So once the sun gets up, I will get out of the car. But I'm in no rush. Gonna get some coffee made. Maybe gonna go into my little hot tent over there with my propane heater and make my coffee, make my breakfast. I don't know if I'll do a fire this morning or not. I do have some logs. We'll see. So I did about I think I went to bed about 10 or 10:30 last night, and a little bit after that, a truck came down the road and drove right up into this area. He slammed on the brakes. I could hear his music in his truck, or she, whatever, but slammed on the brakes when they saw the tent and my car and backed up quickly, and off they went. So obviously they were either going to be camping here or who knows what they were planning on doing. So at any rate, they moved along, no problem. So it was a beautiful night. So I'm gonna wait for the sun to rise, and I'm gonna bring you into my little hot tent and get my coffee made and stuff. Okay? All right. Peace out. Well, guys, I'm in the Gazelle. I had my propane heater on for I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, and it got pretty warm inside this tent, so I turned it off. It's 46 degrees out right now. I'm very comfortable. I'm heating up water right now. I think we're good. Let me turn that off. There we go. Okay. So I heated up, let me show you what I got here. So I got a little propane tank and a little stove I screw in there. Got some water here. Making my coffee. Oh, baby. It's instant coffee. Folgers. See if I can see it here. So it's Folgers cappuccino French vanilla instant coffee. So can you see that? I think it's okay. Nothing crazy special, but put a couple big scoops in there. It's a little light for me, but it'll do this fine morning. There we go. It's gonna be hot. Let that cool down a little bit. I got my oatmeal here. Good old-fashioned Quaker oatmeal. This is maple and brown sugar, my favorite. Got my paper bowl. Let's see here. I'm using my tray for what I can use this one right here. Perfect. All right, so I don't know if you knew this, but you could literally pour the hot water right in here, mix it up, and eat it right out of the bag. It says, there's a warning on the bag. It says, do not fill this packet with hot or boiling water or milk. So don't do that. But I've done it before, and I've eaten it, and guess what? I'm still alive. I'm still good. I don't typically do that because I think, you know, the glue that's in there, if it's hot, I don't want it. At any rate, so I'm going to make my 2 packs of maple and brown sugar oatmeal. See if I got enough water in this kettle. Come on, baby. I think we're going to. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's see here. Oh, plenty. Probably put a little bit too much water in there. That's okay. That's just fine. Good enough for me. Let's see if there's anything right there. All right, so I'm gonna get my battery pack. I gotta plug this phone in before it dies on me, and I'm gonna enjoy my coffee and my breakfast in my little hot tent. I might turn this propane heater back on for a little bit. I'm not sure. It's really unnecessary. It's very comfortable right now. So, all right, peace out, folks, and I will check in with you shortly. Well, it's turned out to be a beautiful morning. I'm heating up more water for coffee. I did build a fire, so I just figured I'd burn off the rest of my wood that I had here. It's pretty windy, so I don't know like how, if the wind is going to affect how you can hear me. But I'm going to make this coffee, let this wood burn down, and start breaking down camp. It probably would take me about 15 minutes to get everything in my car and go. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a time lapse, and then you guys can watch me. I'll break it down. No big deal. It's just typical day to break down. Right now it is. It's only 8:19. I don't know. 8:19. That's really early to be leaving. It's probably about a 2-hour drive home or something like that. Depends on traffic. I'm sure traffic, I hope, would be better today than it was yesterday. Oh, she's getting ready. She's getting ready. But at any rate, so I'm going to make my coffee, enjoy this fire, sit here for a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'll break down about 9 o'clock and start heading out. All right, let's see here. Burner off. Here's my Coleman butane and propane mix with my burner on top. By the way, my burner on top, I have to replace that. I have a electric starter on that, and last couple times camping, it didn't work, which kind of sucks. So baby, Bob's your uncle. Where's my spoon at? All right. Oh yeah. Frothy cappuccino. That spoon was hot. Frothy cappuccino, vanilla something or other. Cappuccino French vanilla coffee. What I like about it is that you don't need to put creamer in it. What I don't like about it is you can't control how much cream you have in it. It's pretty light, but hey, it'll work for me today. Oh yeah, I can tell. All right, guys, so Sun is up. Not a cloud in the sky. And you can tell it's going to be a beautiful day. It's probably 50 degrees right now. And strong wind from the south. And it's kicking up some warm temperature, warm air fast. So, anyway, I'm going to enjoy this fire, drink the coffee. I'm going to check in back. I'll check back in with you when I break the camp down. And go from there. All right? All right, cool. Cheers. Ooh, that's hot. All right. All right, guys. Well, I was working on getting the Gazelle broken down, and one of my my tent spikes got stuck in a root. You can see how it's bent, out of shape now. It's gonna be garbage. But I wanted to just show you this. So I got this shovel. Bent that trying to get it out. So that's shit basically. So I got another, and I also had this trowel, which actually got a lot of the clay and stuff out, so you can see the hole there. One of the issues was when this was in the hole for the tent, I couldn't get it through the top of this thing. It was too wide. Now these are the tent stakes that came with the tent, so it looked like something like this one, but because this is a little bit too wide, I couldn't get this up off of this. So if you're not able to pry this up, then I don't know what you're supposed to do, but that's a pretty bad thing. So I mentioned I really like the Gazelle, but I really don't care for the doors very much, but it's still a great tent. That's an issue that they need to have better tent stakes for sure. Again, this thing went into a tree root. I mean, can you see the end of that sucker? I mean, it is like bent. Any rate, it's not the tent's the manufacturer's fault that it went into a rut. The problem is that you should be able to get the tent off the top of this thing. Because if I could have just, I don't know, I wouldn't want to leave it in the ground, but I would, if I couldn't get it out, I'd be able to like pound it in and maybe bend it and break it off or something. I'm not really sure, but I couldn't do that. So I ended up digging out a hole, still couldn't get it out, and then use a rock and a hammer I had with all my might to pry this thing out of the tree root. So there's that. So good morning, everybody. Still breaking the stuff down little by little, but I just wanted to show you that thing because that's garbage. That's the tent stake that comes with the Gazelle. See ya. Well, guys, it's time to drive home. I got still some water left. I'm gonna put it on the fire here. There's not much left, but I'm gonna still, there you go. So it's cleaned up. I'm gonna put this water jug back in my car so I can use it again for the next trip. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna flip this around and do a quick walkthrough here. I want to make sure you guys know that I'm not leaving anything behind, okay? All right. So there's the fire pit. Leave no trace. So the fire pit was here when I got here. And just to remind you folks, Hoosier National Forest allows you to camp anywhere for free. They want you to use an existing campsite with a fire pit instead of going out and making your own, which is what I try to do. It's always easier when you already have a fire pit somewhere, but this is a great campsite. When I came here with Uncle Rich, I gave it an 8 out of 10. Okay, now that I've camped here, and you know, I was able to see what kind of traffic was on that road right there, a little gravel road, and it goes off that way. But you're up on a hill here, and really insignificant. In fact, last night I think I saw one car go down the road. Well, the one guy drove into this little driveway here and turned around and left. So, but so 2 cars basically. I was already in bed when that car came into the driveway. But this morning there's probably been about less than 10. Mostly pickup trucks driving down the road. You know, not significant. But at any rate, so I was saying that when I stopped here with Uncle Rich, I gave it an 8 out of 10. And listen, I know there's more picturesque places. There's places with rivers and lakes and everything else. But I can tell you what, I'm changing my rating to 9 out of 10. It was awesome. It was awesome. Plenty of firewood on the ground to get. Processed firewood, flat ground. I was able to have a tent up, slept in my car. I mean, hammocks would be no problem here. Nice breeze from the south this morning, and it's going to be a beautiful 74, 75 degrees. So, anyway, all right, I'm all packed and ready to go. So, let's see here what she looks like in the back here. There you go. Got my propane tank, my pillows, my Gazelle, some miscellaneous stuff, garbage, cooler up there, etc. All right, guys. Well, I'll talk to you on the way home. All right, guys. Well, I'm driving my way out of the Hoosier National Forest. Very hilly, and it's just a beautiful day. 65 degrees right now. It's 10:15, and really nice trip. So I'm really happy that you could join me on this. If you're a new watcher to my channel, I'm not very good at putting up videos. I got to tell you, I got to be honest, because I've had issues with memory on my phone and GoPro trying to whatever. It's I'm not the most technically advanced person, so just the fact that I can videotape this. By the way, I've videotaped a couple other trips, and for one reason or another I haven't been able to get them up there on YouTube, so whatever. So hopefully this can work, because this is the last hurrah for me. If I can't get this thing on there, then I'm done with YouTube trying to put stuff on there. But at any rate, forget about that little rant. If you're new to watching my channel and you like the video, click the video or click the like button, and if you don't mind, please subscribe. It helps me just to know that there's other people that watch this and can enjoy outside stuff, you know. Like, you know, I do car camping. I also do kayak camping, backpacking, you know, whatever. You know, it's just I just want to get out in the woods. This summer, the plan is to go down the White River in my kayak and I don't know, find some places to camp along the river somewhere. Kind of like a stealth camp. I'm not really into stealth camping. I enjoy watching other people's videos on that, but I don't know. But that's the plan, is to kayak a number of times down the White River and find a place to camp. So when the weather warms up, but God, I'd love to go kayaking today. It's going to be beautiful. But at any rate, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. You know, it's great having people in the around the campfire with me, and glad that you can enjoy the teriyaki salmon that I ate, the beers that I drank. By the way, I had a couple of these Terre Haute Brewing IPA, double dippa IPA. I don't think I showed that on a video last night, and those are good. At any rate, it's always a treat when you guys can join me in these adventures. So until next time, peace out, hug your loved ones, and get outside, get in the woods, guys, gals, come on, you can do it. Go on a walk, a day hike, trail, ride your bike, do something, please. All right, peace.